It's normal to get, unfortunately. I got that a lot before I got this job. Say this is the particular site I got the job because I kept on applying everywhere. Like I will apply in civil library, I will apply in Indeed.
Hi guys, welcome back into my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are the real G. Thank you guys for always coming back to watch my video. So in today's video, I have someone on my channel. She's going to be sharing with us how she get a care job in the UK this 2023. Yeah, she came in this year, 2023. So she's going to be sharing her experience, what she did, how she applied. This is just to encourage someone that is still applying, because it is obvious that it has not been easy getting a care job with visa sponsorship. However, I know there are other opportunities and other jobs you can still apply, but if you're still planning to come to the UK on this care route, I think you should watch this video. It's definitely going to help you to know what to do and what not to do. If this sounds like what you're going to be interested in, then sit tight, watch from the beginning to the end so that you grab and get what exactly you need to know.
So, guys, I am with Precious. So, I'll allow Precious to introduce herself. Precious, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah. Hello guys, my name is Precious. I'm a healthcare assistant and I'm in the UK.
Okay. And you also have a YouTube channel, isn't it?
Of course, yes. So I'm a YouTuber. Please subscribe.
So everything we're going to talk about here is basically just question and answer how you manage to get a job. And anybody that wants to watch your YouTube, I would leave the link on the description below for you guys to follow up on her channel. She give you guys the latest update, what is happening, because she just came in year 2023. So if you're planning to come to the UK as a healthcare assistant, just watch this video and grab one or two things and also do the same thing. Hopefully you're going to get a job. I know getting a job is not easy, but I mean, well, there's still hope. In as far as they've not stopped the visa as a whole, in as far as they've not stopped the visa, you can still try. So my number one question is that why did you choose the UK? I know there are lots of job opportunity in other countries that you can apply for healthcare job. Like in Canada, I think they are also recruiting. In New Zealand, they are recruiting. Northern Ireland, different places. Why did you choose this England? Is there any special reason? Is there any special reason?
There's no special reason why I chose England, but I would just say one of the main reasons that made me to choose UK is because I have family here. And settling in a new country is not easy when you don't know anybody. For the first 6 months, it's going to be difficult for you to cope. And I didn't even bother checking out other countries because UK, it was just UK. Even when I come online, I see UK and my sister based here, so it was easier for me to go to UK. So I just chose UK because it's easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just chose UK. So my second question is, where did you get the job? Was it on site? Was it how did you get the job?
Okay, I got the job on site. See, first of all, as regards this job thing, I cannot even say this is the particular site I got the job because I kept on applying everywhere. Like I will apply in civil library, I will apply in Indeed, everywhere. I just kept on applying, even in total jobs. Yeah, and you also sent me links. You sent me sometimes. You also send me links. And I also follow your channel to see updates on what's going on about the healthcare. So I don't know where exactly I got it, the exact site, but I know it's one of the links you sent to me that definitely landed me this healthcare assistant job. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah. So I'm so happy that one of the link I sent to you help out. To be honest, I feel like getting a job, I feel like it's just 50-50. What do you think? Because I know some persons have been applying and applying. Some of them have even given up. So for you now, how long have you been applying for this job before you got the job? I know obviously it's not apply and you got the job.
No, it's not possible. Of course, normally it's normal to get, unfortunately. I got that a lot before I got this job. And officially, I would say I started applying by August, because it was August I did my some of the courses I did in Florence Academy, and I updated it on my CV. So I would say officially I started applying August last year.
Okay.
Yeah. And I won't say it's 50-50. I just feel like if your CV is very attractive and you have experience, because experience is the real key to getting a healthcare assistant job, you will definitely get a job. Yeah.
So, but in Nigeria, we don't. I know in Nigeria we don't really have much care home. So, where did you get your own experience from?
There's no care home per se, but it's like auxiliary nurse. I worked in an
Eh,
hospital. Yeah, so that's where I got my experience. So I won't call it care home,
mm,
but experience is experience. What I'm doing here, I did it in the hospital. So it counts.
yeah, it definitely count. So that means in your CV you put like auxiliary nurse. That means auxiliary
Yeah,
nurse
yeah.
is one of the things that boosts your CV because as long as you put that experience. So I used to tell people, I know some jobs will be like, even if you don't have experience, we're going to teach you, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like if you put experience, it will definitely help you. And I tell
Of
people,
course.
just do volunteer, go somewhere, just get care experience. It's definitely going
Yeah. Of course. It's
to
worth it. So why not just get the experience that you need?
help.
Yeah.
Okay, another question I have for you is that how long did it take for you to get the job? You know, like getting the job. And wait, before I ask you how long, before getting the job, did you write your IELTS and all of that? Did you do all of that? Because I used to get questions like, should I do my IELTS first before applying for the job? But for me personally, I used to feel like, I don't want to encourage anybody to go and do and you don't get the job. And
Yes, so and now it's quite expensive. Yeah.
so I panic. I don't like telling people to do it. But do you think it's worth doing before getting the job?
I don't think it's worth doing before getting the job. If it was like at the early stage when UK announced it that yes, we are recruiting worldwide, you can apply and get a job. I would say yes, you can write IELTS first.
Mm,
But now I don't think you should because the competition now is very strong. Some
mm,
company will tell you before they can recruit you from overseas, you should have NVQ.
mm,
So I will not even advise you to go and write IELTS when you have not gotten the job. I would advise you get the job. And yes, I wrote IELTS first
mm,
before I got the job because I know that yes, in one way or the other, I just believe and I have faith that yes, I'm going to get this job. I don't know how, but I just believe. And with your help and help of my family, it was
yeah,
easier for me to get the job because they kept us sending me links. I will
yeah,
make my research, they will make their research, and they kept us sending links. So I would
yeah.
not advise you to write IELTS first. Make sure you secure the job before you write IELTS because anything can happen. And IELTS is not cheap. I'm not
How-
going to lie. It's 90,000. When I wrote it was 89,900, so approximately 90,000. Yeah, so it's expensive. Oh.
Oh my God, it is expensive. I won't even lie, especially with the situation of Nigeria, recession
Uh,
happening, it's expensive. So if you're watching this video, Precious says she's going to advise you because of the rush, the competition. She'll advise you not to write the IELTS. But if you're planning to consider other countries, you can still write. Do you understand?
exactly.
So
Yeah.
if you're not just depending on just UK, you should just write the IELTS. So for those of you asking me, I used to get so many messages, even on my Instagram. I'll be like,
Mm.
honestly, I ignore such message because I cannot tell you to write or not to write. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
even in my channel, I get that a lot. I even advise them in like two or three of my videos. I kept on repeating it. Don't write IELTS first. Make sure you get the job because IELTS is not difficult. I wrote IELTS first because I was scared that what if I get the job and I fail IELTS? So that was my major fear. So I told everybody to hold on. Let me write IELTS first. Then we see as it goes. So that was why I wrote IELTS first. But after writing IELTS, I can come out and tell you that IELTS is not difficult. So just wait. Get
Really?
the job first, then you write IELTS. Of course, it's just to prove your knowledge if you can speak English. And it's a band five, so you don't need to really study hard. And yes, you must. It's not difficult at all. You can get anybody can get a band five. Yeah,
Hmm,
even illiterate. If you don't go to school, it doesn't matter. You can get a band five. Yeah,
that's
it's
nice.
not difficult at all. It's not.
So what was it? What did you score?
That's called a band seven.
Wow.
Oh
One
my
that you said
God.
don't want to say it's easy. Don't want to say easy. Score it. The score is high. You try. Honestly, you try. Me personally, I don't like exam. Anything exam scares me. I will not even lie. I don't like exam. God, if you just say exam, I mean, I'll be like, oh my God. But like you said, it's not difficult. So if you're
Yeah.
watching this, it's not difficult, like she said. It's not too bad. And most of this job, honestly, especially in the UK, they like to say IELTS, IELTS, IELTS. They like to mention that. It's just for them to prove that you can speak and understand English. Anyways, it's English speaking country. So what do you expect?
Yeah, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know when you got the job, they book you for interview. So what was the interview like?
Okay. The interview, they ask question as regards safeguarding, as regards how to give CPRO. What will you do if you meet a client on the floor? What are you going to do? Like, they just ask you questions as regards what you're coming here to do. That's why I would advise you guys, when you're doing courses, to add to your CV, I will advise you learn it and know it, because it's going to help you a lot. So when they asked me about safeguarding, I was able to answer it because I did it in Florence Academy. And they also ask about clients. If you meet your clients on the floor, what are you going to do? At that point, you're not supposed to touch the client because you don't know what happened. You just came in and you met the clients on the floor. So what you're supposed to do is ring the emergency number, call them and let them know, see what you saw. And also, as you are calling them, also involve your manager in it. In case anything happen, he will be able to stand by you. So things like that. That's what they asked me
Okay,
for my
that's good.
interview.
You know, lately I used to hear that they used to send people back after asking them some immigration question when coming to the UK. So I don't understand. Is it that they ask you special question at the airport, or like what exactly happened at the airport? Like the immigration question, what is it like?
Yeah, when you get to the UK, you have to pass through the UK border, and that is where officers or officials are going to ask you questions. So it depends. If you are coming here, they're supposed to know why you are coming here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they are in charge. So it depends. If you are coming as a student, they will ask you question. If you are coming any means or any route you're using to come to the UK, they are going to ask you question. And guys, don't be scared. The questions are not difficult at all. It's question you already know. Like during my own time, they asked me questions like, what's your name? Why are you here? What kind of visa do you hold? They also asked if I fill the application pack, and also who am I going to be living here with.
Okay.
So I told them my sister, definitely. But if you don't have a family here, before you even get to the UK border, definitely you already know where you are staying. Is
Yeah.
either your employer provides accommodation for you, or
Mm,
you rented an apartment already before coming. So the questions are not difficult. And guys, it just depends on who you meet there. Because when I got there, hey, it was not easy at first. I haven't talked about it on my channel. There's this particular man that I don't know if he does not know the purpose of coming. Maybe they feed everything for him and boom, is in UK. So the woman was really questioning this man. Why are you here? He said he's there for tourism. They were asking him a lot of questions. He
mm,
could not answer.
mm.
So I didn't in details. I don't know what happened at the end, but I just hope the man was not deported,
Yeah.
because he could not answer question. Even the officials, they had to take the man's phone and call the man's family in the UK to ask them questions like, why is this man here? So maybe they feel the man is a criminal. I can't tell, but I was just praying that let them not finish with this man on time so that the woman will not ask me questions. I just want to move to another person.
I
So
know.
yeah, so and God did it. So it's not the woman that asked me questions, it was the man. So
Yeah,
that's it.
like you're right. At the end of the day, it's the person asking you a question. But I feel like these days, there's a new article I saw that they smuggle people, or should I say, slave. This modern slavery. So some persons will come on a maybe visit visa or healthcare visa. At the end of the day, when they enter the country, they will now, I don't know, not like sell them, but they will use them to be making money. I guess that is one of the
Yeah.
reasons I ask lots of questions, because honestly, so many things have been happening
So
lately.
many things are
People
happening.
are,
Yeah.
yeah, people are using the opportunity to like use people. Do you understand? They use them as, if I should say, as an in form of slavery, which is not nice. So they
Yeah.
are using the opportunity to do so they are using the opportunity to like use people. That's just it in general. So I guess that's why they ask lots of questions. So
Yeah.
now, based on your COS, how long does it take for you to get your COS? Because I know some person will be like, I got my COS in 2 weeks, some person in 6 months, some person 4 months. How long for yours?
It took me about 3 months to get my COS.
I bet you be panicking.
I swear, I was panicking. At some point, I felt like this OT was scam. Like, why is it taking so much time? And I have this friend. It took just 2 days, and our COS came out in my head. Like, what is going on? Why is my own taking so much time? I got put up for prayer. I was fasting. Like, my COS must come out. And I feel like why mine delayed so much was because it entered December, and they used to go on December break. and
Mm.
before they will still resume January break, so stuff like that. I feel like that was what delayed my COS. And I know some people that still get theirs in 2 weeks, in 1 week, but mine too close to 3 months.
Oh, anyway, I finally shall enter the country.
And
That's
I'm here. Oh, yes. So that's the most important thing, I beg.
yes. So in general, what do you have to advise the people now? People applying for this healthcare job in this 2023. What do you have to tell them? If you're watching this video and you are applying for this healthcare job with visa sponsorship, just listen to Precious. She's going to dish out tips on how to get this job and all that you need to know. So share your tips with them.
Okay. So first, I will advise you have experience. That is the major ticket to coming here. And I will also advise you make your CV very attractive. And please don't give up. No matter what, don't give up. As far as UK government have not announced that they
Mm.
are stopping this healthcare assistant thing, don't give up. Just keep applying, because there are a lot of cities here that requires healthcare assistants.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because yesterday I was discussing with one of my friend, and he told me that Bristol there are opportunities there that they need healthcare assistant. So why should you give up? Keep applying. Don't give up. That's all I can say. Don't give up. Give up, no follow. Just keep applying, and definitely you'll get a job.
Thank you so much for sharing all of this tip. I really appreciate it. So, like I said, I'm going to leave the link to her channel on the description
Yeah.
for you guys to check out. I'm sure you guys are going to learn so many things on her channel. So, with this, we've come to the end of today's video. If you find this video informative and interesting, please do not forget to do the needful. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.